Hello and welcome to this week's show of This Show is a Mimic.
Yay, we're here.
I am Bertie the Bard, your dungeon master, as always, and with me is on my side here, in an orange t-shirt.
We're pointing directly into nothing. Yeah.
I know, but on my side, which is the side the viewers can see, I'm pointing at Ben.
The Hex look very confused. But hello, it is me, Ben. Ben does D&D, also known as Ben, also known as Ben does D&D. I am not playing Cade Macian today, but normally on our main campaign that we play on Saturdays, that is who I play. But yeah, that is me.
Oh, there's a fucking fly. So there's a fly right by my face. Fuck off.
Welcome to this
Perfect
stream, everyone.
Yes, we are totally 100% professional.
Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
Hex, it's your turn.
My name's Hex. Hello. Normally I play Jason Vagrant, but we will be seeing who I'm playing today. I'm the Nat 20 show. Well, I'm not the Nat 20 show. I just DM for it. Hello.
And lastly,
Hi, I'm Aaron, Obsidian Olive. You see me here basically every week, multiple times a week. Y'all know who I am because I'm pretty awesome. But like, I don't get to play my buddy Long Shadow today because I'm playing somebody else who's pretty cool. Also, to clarify, has anyone else picked names for their characters yet? Just raise your hand if you have. I totally have. All right, cool. Good to know.
and I'm Buddy the Bard, your dungeon master. So this week we are having a little change of pace because we can't be joined by our wonderful Kenna, who normally plays Audra on the show, and she is not feeling very well today, so we are not playing the regular campaign because it's a very Audra-centric step of the campaign.
It didn't feel right to step forward without her.
Yeah. Instead, we're going to be playing a game that I really love, called Dusk City Outlaws, which is a game that takes very little prep on my part because everything's done for me. It's completely run out of the box. I highly recommend it if you can get it. It's a game that's designed to play if you have situations like this where a player can't show up. Not sponsored, but we do like to shout out also Arcane Anthems, who you're listening to right now. This track's called You Arrive at a Tavern.
Love my boy Wes. He's the best.
Weston's the best.
Amazing.
So
would you say Weston is the bestin?
Yeah,
There
Weston
you go.
is in fact the best.
Thank you,
Ben. So we're playing Dusk City Outlaws, which is a heist game. So this game takes place in the city of New Dunhaven. When is a city actually two cities? When it's New Dunhaven, the Dusk City, the sprawling metropolis might seem like a single ever-growing urban area, but two cities occupy the space. The city inhabited by the law-abiding citizens of New Dunhaven, and the shadowy world of criminal cartels that exists just under the surface of a lawful society. New Dunhaven's size and density of its population sustain thousands of stories taking place all at once. Careers on the rise, tragic falls from grace, political and religious strife, and fortunes won and lost touch the lives of individuals and groups at every moment. That's more than enough to occupy the everyday lives of law-abiding citizens, but beyond the mundane stories, just out of sight and hidden by a veil of deception and cunning, lies a vast criminal underworld. This city within the city consists of the right kind of people. Those who blithely break the law for power and profit. Seemingly legitimate businesses serve as facades for cartel operations, and numerous supposedly upstanding citizens operate as agents of the cartels, living innocent public lives but secretly engaging in criminal deeds. The 8 cartels that abide by the arrangement form the backbone of this secret world's population. Where the law divides the city into districts, the cartels divide the city into claimed turf. Where law-abiding people depend on the crown to watch over them, the right kind of people turn to the Black Council and its agents. As the lawful look over their shoulders for criminals, the criminals constantly keep their eyes open for signs of the blooded or the city watch. Almost everything in the law-abiding world has a reflection in the criminal underworld, with the cartels at its centre. So, the 8 cartels that run this city, or run the underground portion of this city, used to be at each other's throats. However, they have created a pact, a deal that called the Arrangement, where everyone kind of stays out of each other's way. Each cartel has its own specialty. Some deal with the nobility, some deal with crime surrounding grave robbing and things like this. But there is another cartel called the Blooded that operates outside this arrangement. They attack where they please, and they do whatever crime they want. We are joining 3 criminals that are being drawn together by the arrangement to perform a heist that crosses over into a couple of different territory. When a job crosses over into more than one territory, the broker is called to bring together criminals and agents from different cartels to work the job so that no one cartel feels they're getting a sore deal. And that's where we'll begin.
Heck yeah.
We'll start with Ben's character. Ben.
Oh no. Hi.
Who is your character and what are they doing right now?
He doesn't have a name yet. I haven't thought of it. So
On the fly, name it. Tim.
Yeah, he is.
Tim the Adventurer.
Tim the Adventurer. Fuck it.
Tim's back.
Sure,
We
Tim's
have him.
back, everyone. Fuck yeah. But he is a slightly different Tim than the rest of you would know. He's part of the Gravediggers group, and he's a lovely man, does graves and stuff, as you do when you're a gravedigger. And he is a mastermind, so he's smart in things.
So you probably wouldn't be digging the graves yourself.
No,
No.
I hire other people to do it for me. I say that I'll do it, and that I need help from others. Then the others will do it for me. Why would I get my hands dirty?
Yeah. So the Gravediggers are a cartel that control the city's mortuaries, morticians, crematoriums, hearses, cemeteries, catacombs, and mausoleums. And the business of death provides a fine cover for their cartel's criminal activity.
Beautiful.
So, Tim. What's Tim doing at this time of day?
Tim is probably... what would Tim be doing? He is currently probably surveying the work that is going on, avoiding doing it himself, as graves are being dug. Not all of them are arranged. Some of them are recent and secret murders that are being just secretly buried. He's just overseeing that. He's probably just slowly sauntering through a graveyard.
Okay. So as you're sauntering through this graveyard, you pass by an open mausoleum where someone was about to be incarcerated, and you're very surprised when a lithe-looking man in a leather coat with a wide-brimmed hat steps out from what should be in a completely abandoned mausoleum. Yes. Are you Tim the Adventurer?
It's not an adventure for sure. He's Tim.
So are you
He's just
Tim?
Tim.
Are you Tim of the Gravediggers?
That depends who's asking.
I am the broker. You have been called to assist with the arrangement.
Ah, I see. I have heard of you, Mr. Broker. And what of my skills would you be requiring, perhaps?
Mr. Abernathy will tell you of this tonight. Come to this parlor. And he gives you a business card.
Gives me a business card.
Yeah, business card
Love
for
it.
a mortician parlor.
Ah, I see.
And so yeah, you probably know of this place. And he gives you a time to meet there later this evening.
All
Hex. What's your character?
We have quite an elderly fellow, too old past his prime, roughly 60s, 65. His hair, once black, is ashing at the tips. His name's Paul. His name's Paul Cho. We've got Paul and
Paul
Tim.
what?
Paul Cho.
Paul Cho.
Paul Cho.
Okay, I thought you said something else. I was like,
No. But but his name is Paul. He goes by Paul. And he is just a bit grumpy. He's a little bit past his prime. He always refers to the good old days of
Oh no,
yeah.
one of those guys.
One of those guys. What he'd be doing at the moment is he'd be sitting by the dockyards, hustling and bustling and puffing and ranting and raving, sitting at his desk in a hobbled little fucking side cabin that's just kind of been put to one side of the docks and just left alone. And he's just reading over some books with some half moon spectacles, looking kind of awkwardly down.
And you're an agent of the Red Lotus Society, aren't you?
I'm an agent of the Red Lotus Society, and I am an alchemist.
Yes. So the Red Lotus Society is it's largely comprised of people of Townan origin, which is kind of this world's equivalent of China. And they control the city's docks and the districts of the city that are referred to as Little Towna. They exclusively control the black market for firearms and black powder products and other things like that. And they have a significant naval presence within the city, which is very riddled with rivers, much like a much larger version of Venice. What did you say? What did you say Paul Cho would be doing?
Paul's huddled over just a pile of books. He's got like an office, but it's not quite an office. It's a cabin that's been put to one side. He's overseeing a new strain of black powder that's been coming in. He's just he's testing out the properties of.
Okay. And as you're looking over your books and your ledgers, you hear a knock at the door.
All right, come in.
And the door swings open. He goes, "Are you Paul Cho?"
Who's asking?
"The broker. The agreement requires your assistance. The Black Council has summoned you."
I understand.
Sorry, what did you say?
I understand. He puts down his drink and he starts packing up some books and just fucking loud. Everything that he does is just brutish and his stuff.
"The location and time you will find on this card," and he places it on your desk.
Thank you very much.
Aaron,
Yes.
tell us about your
Hi.
character.
My character. Let's see here. Mr. Rel Crintalio. He is going to be. My character is medium height man, darker tan skin with like about a week's worth of just gray black stubble. He's wearing a jacket that probably used to be like a nice winter like dress jacket that at this point is well worn, not too dirty but not too new. He's wearing like a loose scarf and a toque, like a beanie. And he's at like just a food vendor at the moment, just gossiping with the lady working the food vendor about whatever the Vespers have been up to lately.
Okay. So you're a member of the Forgotten, aren't you?
Yes, I am a Forgotten.
So yeah, the Forgotten is a cartel composed of hundreds of street gangs and independent criminals who call themselves members of the cartel in order to prevent the wrath of the other cartels and of the Black Council. It's a cartel that sort of isn't a cartel, and they kind of just do whatever. And they're very often fighting among themselves. What would you say the name was?
Rel.
Rel. What would Rel be doing?
Rel is probably very loudly chomping on probably like a biscuit or some form of bread-based food, while just shooting the shit with the lady working there, just seeing what's up in her life, especially because he seems to know everybody, and after he finishes eating his bread, he'll crumple up the wrapper, toss it in a trash can, and he'll just be super friendly as he's walking down the street. He recognizes about 1 in every 3 people in some way. Yeah.
So you're talking to so you've just thrown away you're talking to this woman and you've just thrown away the wrapper of your sandwich, and you turn back around, and where you were expecting to find the lady you were talking to, there is instead a man in a long leather coat with a wide-brimmed hat. He goes, "Well, of the Forgotten, yes?
Yes.
I am the broker. Pleased to meet you."
Pleased to meet you, Chamaco. How are you?
I am well. The agreement requires your services. The Black Council has summoned you.
Black Council business sounds interesting. Where am I to meet you?
He hands you a card. This time, this place. Avoid being late.
I think you handed me the wrong one. This is not. This there's no location on it. It just says attorney at law, Howell Romento.
Oh, sorry. No,
what is this?
pass 1 second. Hang on. Here. This is the card.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I can work with this. Thank you.
Good.
I will be there.
When you turn back around, he's gone.
Puta tu madre. What an asshole.
So you each make your way to the parlor, and you're welcomed into it. You're invited into a back room of this funeral parlor, among many refrigerators. Very cold, steel-walled room. Sat at a table is a man whose clothes would be very fine if they weren't about 10 years out of fashion. He greets you with a permanent smile that's plastered on his face, and it's unsettlingly... It almost seems like it's frozen with rigor mortis. And you'd think he couldn't move it until he talks to you. He goes, I've been expecting you. Take a seat.
Rel is gonna walk over, very loudly pull out a chair and plop his boots over and get real comfortable real quick.
Just furrowing his brow, watching this go on. Paul's gonna sit on the very opposite end of the table to where Aaron's character's just sat down.
Yes. Well, my name is Wraith Abernathy, and I represent the Gravediggers. You've been called tonight for a job of delicate requirements. We need you to steal a necklace from around...
A particularly valuable necklace?
A very valuable necklace, but that's not why this is difficult. We need you to steal a necklace from around the neck of a corpse.
Forgive me, but is corpses not something that is your speciality?
And that is why we have our own representative in your company. But by the by the limitations of the agreement, we also require representatives from the neighboring cartels. We cannot settle this matter entirely in-house.
Quite.
So, we require you to steal the Necklace of Eternal Slumber. It's a very valuable necklace that will be found around the neck of the recently deceased Mariana Gorgov. She is a high noble and a distant member of the royal family. It's an heirloom of her family, of the Gorgov family. And it's being stored in it's normally stored in a secret location and only brought out when a matriarch of the family dies. So, unless we can obtain it before she is interred, we will miss our chance.
Okay, well, you need something, I got it.
You are.
What are we doing here?
The necklace...
What's the plan? Do we know where the funeral is going to be?
That's for you to discover. The necklace will be placed on her body at the wake, and it will remain on her until sunset on the day she is interred in the Gorgov family tomb. You need to get it off her without the family noticing. I cannot tell you much more than the fact that you have 2 days to accomplish this.
2 whole days. Interesting.
Okay, it's not impossible. We could probably do that. By the way, you two, what's your name?
I am simply known as Tim. I didn't actually describe Tim before. He's wearing like traditional like plague doctor, like a plague doctor outfit, but instead of having like the long like beak, it's just flat. So he still has like the eyes, but like it's just completely
Ugh,
flat.
I hate that.
Yeah.
No.
I thought you were going to sell it, but instead of it being like a long crow's beak, it's like a parrot.
No, it's flat. There's nothing there. It's just a flat emptiness.
I hate that so much.
Guardo motherfucker looks spooky as shit. All right.
Okay.
I'm Paul.
You what?
I'm Paul. It's my name.
Yo.
You asked it.
Oh, Paul. Okay, I thought you said Por. I was real confused, man.
Paul.
All right.
Oh,
Okay, so
there's
Paul
something else.
and Tim.
There is something else I must
what's
share
that?
with you. So, and he's looking through his papers and he says, yes, a little more information, as Bertie forgot to tell it to you. Between the events of the wake and being interred in the tomb, the body will be transported through the city in a funeral procession, then be carried on a funeral barge to the island housing the family tomb. The gravediggers cannot express to you the importance that you obtain this before the priests arrive. We do not wish to anger the church.
Yes, quite. That would not be good to damage our relationship with the church.
That's all the information I have for you. Okay.
All right, then.
Now, does anyone have any knowledge of Vladov history or theatre?
Nah, man, that's outside my side of the city.
Does anyone have any knowledge of the canals?
The canals.
Yes.
I have dock ships and sailings, but no canals.
No, not the canals. Does anyone know anything about the royal family?
Nah, man, they're above my pay grade.
Okay.
I don't know anything about them.
Cemeteries.
I feel like I should.
I would fucking
yes.
hope so.
Yes. So, you would know that the Gorgov tomb is located on a small island just off of the coast of New Dunhaven, which is officially called Aljandra's Landing, but is more colloquially known as the Island of Bones. Several noble families have tombs on this island, and the Gorgov family has one of the smallest.
You put that in the text chat for me so I can write that down.
Yeah.
TY. A lot of information. I was like, alright, time to type. Oh god, too much information.
Okay. Does anyone know anything about the church or commoners?
I know stuff about the church.
Commoners are my people, man.
Cool.
I know everything about
The
them.
two of you know this. Ariana Gorgov is the eldest daughter of Edward and Mariana Gorgov. She is an acolyte of the church who lives in the cathedral in the Southden County District, a commoner district. She is the most beautiful of the three daughters with golden hair and bright blue eyes. So you would know of the existence of this woman. I believe Mariana is the one who has died. Yes, she has.
Oh.
So Mariana is the one who's died. Ariana is their daughter. Does anyone know? So you know about the docks, you said, Hex.
Yes.
Jane Gorgov is the captain of the pirate hunting vessel, the Razor. A privateer by profession, she takes contracts from the Crown, the Dunhaven Bay Trading Company, and occasionally some of the smaller whaling companies, defending their ships against pirates or hunting down pirate ships that have already struck. She is the middle daughter of Edward and Mariana Gorgov. Her hair has gone white, and she dresses in a loose blouse, breeches with 2 cross belts, and boots. Very...
Okay.
that. Does anyone know anything about the Crown or outside the city?
No, man, I live my whole life in the city. I don't know anything about outside of it.
The Crown outside the city. Nope.
Does anyone know anything about the Old City?
Everything about the old city, man.
Cool.
I grew up there.
A few years back, there was a dogfighting ring in the Old City where the champion for 6 weeks running was called Orthrus. After 6 weeks, he was purchased by Edward Gorgov for use as a guard dog.
Purchased by which Gorgov?
Edward, the father.
Edward Gorgov. Dad. Okay. I'm not gonna stab a puppy, I promise.
Okay.
Better not. Not on this show as a mimic.
That is all the information you know. I will give you all. So, for the audience, the party has each day is split into 2 segments, which can either be used as a legwork segment or a planning segment. If they choose to use it for planning, they get 15 minutes to decide what they're going to do in the next segment. In this time, they can do things like spend influence to do cool things or whatever they want. Legwork scenes to have no time limit, and they can do role-playing scenes, basically, where they get to do parts of the job in order to further their goals. I can't remember if this is a rule in the book, but it's definitely a rule that I play, where of the night you get given the job, you get 1 planning segment before the 2 days begins.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. So I will give you right now 15 minutes, and you guys can.
Before you start that, just random question: how do we get influence again?
You all have 1 influence each, and you have 1 influence to share.
And by the way, just to let everybody know, if one person needs more than like 1 influence, when you're in my presence, you can trade it freely. Man, I let it go smooth because I'm a middleman. I let things get figured out.
Can you just do the top button of your just the top one?
I'm sorry, man. I get it figured out.
What? Why? That sounds super cursed. Why would you? No, I hate it.
Here we go.
I hate it so much.
Here we go. Wait, no, I got something. I got something more cursed than that. All right, we can start the planning session now. By the way, if you want.
Okay, are you guys ready to go?
Sure.
If you wanna.
15 minutes starting now.
All right, so like the first thing I know about like this family is like Ariana Gorgov. She's like really hot, and she lives. She's down in like in the commoner section. And like if I wanted to like get in with her mom, I could probably talk to her and figure it out. Cause like I'm kind of like a champion when it comes to that. I kind of got game. So like I probably got an in there if we want to start there. Anybody else know anything?
Well, as a representative of the Gravediggers, I know many things about, well, funerals and such, and, well, I'm aware of where the tomb is located. The Gorgov tomb is located on a small island just off the coast of, New Dunhaven. So, at least we know where they will be going.
All right, and we're supposed to get the thing before it gets to the island, right? Though.
Correct.
Okay. So like, all right. So we know that like they're gonna get on a boat. Does anybody know anything about boats?
I
What?
have access through my cartel through the docklets, but I know we could possibly even hire one of my cartel ships for the day.
All right. So like,
If we want to intercept via water, that is.
this is the most cursed thing I've ever done in my life. I just want to point this shit out right
I
now.
hate it. Oh, I hate it, dude. I hate it so much.
Oh, it's
This is
disgusting.
the most cursed fucking thing. Okay.
I hate it. It's awful, Aaron.
Yeah.
What we've got to work out is the first thing is where do we want to intercept the body?
So that's like a big thing, right? Is like, I'm assuming gravediggers will probably know this. They probably store the body somewhere, right, before like they take it on the boat.
I would know that, wouldn't I?
They probably don't know exactly like where, but we could figure it out, like, because we can take like tomorrow morning and just go like get information gathering and stuff and figure out where everything is.
Yes, I suppose.
But, like-
I could go to one of my contacts.
And like funerals and stuff, normally like they let the family see the body before the funeral. So like if I get it in with Ariana and like I make it like to where like we're friends or like we go on a date or like I'm gonna get some of that smoochy, like she'll probably let me in with her.
Please do not bring that into this job. That is very unprofessional.
I mean, that's kind of why I'm here, man. I talk to
To
people. I get
be
things fixed.
unprofessional.
No, not to be unprofessional. That's the most professional part about me.
So if they're having the wake tomorrow, or if they're seeing the body tomorrow, do you reckon you could see her tonight and get your way in?
Tonight, man. Now we're probably gonna spend the rest of the night like planning this out, so I don't think I'm gonna have any
Tomorrow.
time. But like tomorrow morning, maybe I could go by.
You could try.
I suppose.
Besides that, do we know anything else about the family? Like I know, like I don't know, too much about the family, but like Mary and his wife, Eduardo, no, Edward. He bought a dog from like a fighting ring, so maybe he's into like dog fighting. Maybe we could like catch him in the gambling. Who knows?
Is there anywhere that we know of that's that contains dogfighting rings?
It's the old city. I could probably ask around tomorrow morning if you want.
Yeah.
Because like people know me, so like if we need some. By the way, if you think this is too big of a job, I can get somebody to help us out. That's like I know like everybody. For the players, by the way, I have an ability called I Know Someone, where I can spend my influence to like get us an extra person if we need an extra person. That's a specialty that we don't already have. So like if we have a plan that requires somebody else, I can get somebody else.
That's pretty
Fair.
cool.
Yeah.
Might be
Yeah,
good. Well, perhaps if you might know someone who knows something a little about boats, perhaps that might help with. Well, actually, no, we already have that. Never mind.
The only
Yeah, they both
Gorgov that I'm aware of is is Jean Gorgov, and she's a captain of a pirate hunting ship. Not sure
We need to
exactly
know-
how helpful that'll be.
Well, we need to know where to intercept, which is to know where the body will be moved from the land into the water.
So I think we said we had 2 days to figure this out, right? And it needs to be done by the end of the 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, is the funeral happening on the second day, or is it like the funeral's happening on the third day and we need to have it before the funeral?
We have 2
So,
days to plan, I believe.
so crew, pause.
Okay.
So the crew has 2 days to steal the necklace of eternal slumber. The funeral procession will occur during the final segment. The final
so the
final
last
day
section of the
segment.
second day.
Okay.
Two
So
days,
we have.
so we have 3 segments to do things. So we have a morning, a night, a morning, and then the actual thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So like we don't got a whole lot of time, but like I don't know, I could probably like this is kind of the only thing I know how to do, which is to talk to people. So if like we need somebody that we need to talk to, like to get in, like I can do that. Or like if you need some supplies, I can get you that. Anything you need for this job, I got you. If it fits in the back of a wagon, I have access to it.
Well, why don't for our first swing at it, we try and get into when the family sees the body. You can do that through getting in with the daughter. If that fails, we can try and intercept the funeral procession. If that fails, we can intercept them at sea.
All right, that sounds like a plan. So like tomorrow, I think I spend the morning going and trying to convince like Ariana that I'm like really cool, and then like maybe she should let me in.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Okay, then what are you two gonna be doing? Because we need to make sure we get some work going to get as much time out of this as possible. So like, you want to start like
try and find out where the body will be.
okay,
if it
okay,
is
okay.
to
I
be
like that.
taken, in case you can't, as you call it, get in with her. Perhaps if we do need to seal it, we can find out what path the casket will be taking on its way through the city from the common district. Onto the canals and off to the island.
Okay. And then like you guy, Red Lotus dude. Like you said that you like knew the docks and stuff, right? So you could probably like figure out like what boat it's gonna be on in case we need to take it to a boat, right? Okay. Let's see here. So I go tomorrow. You know, I know that like Judge, I know that Ariana Gorgov is the eldest daughter and she's an acolyte of the church. And it's in a commoner district. So logic wise, is the church there to like help the commoners, or is it just there because it's in a commoner district?
It's there because it's in it. Wait, sorry, what?
So like, is the church for commoners because it's in a commoner district, or is it just kind of like it happens to be a nice building in the commoner area?
I think it just happens to be a nice building.
Okay, because I was seeing how much like brownie points I could get if I bring a bunch of orphans with me.
Oh my god.
Hey, man, don't question my methods. All right, that's what my class does.
Jeez.
I'm not
So-
gonna hurt the orphans. If anything, I'm gonna help the orphans.
So, common district, I believe, just means it's not owned by. It's not anyone's turf.
Okay. Cool. Good to know.
Aaron, what's your character wearing?
Oh no, it doesn't mean
What'd
that.
you say?
It doesn't mean that.
What's my character wearing?
Yeah.
It's a really like semi like I look like I could have at some point had money, but I probably don't at the moment. But that's also a very much a choice. Like if you take any amount of time to look at me, you realize how put together my outfit is in terms of like I choose to look like this.
From what I know of the Gorgov family through the one Gorgov that I do know, I'm assuming they're quite upper class wealthy.
Yeah, so they are related to the royal family.
Oh yeah, they're
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
like distantly related to like the king and queen.
They're not.
So they're pretty well to do.
So they're not
Okay.
super. They're not like the highest of the highest, but they're up there. They're
Yeah.
nobles.
Okay, I'm going to use my alchemy then at this point. During the planning scene, you can create one alchemical object, compound, or device that you describe to the judge. The alchemical object must deal with alteration and use a physical object. So I am going to get a hempen rope string, tie it into it's like a necklace shape, and then transmutate it into like a gold and silver ornate jewel that kind of is more there for show, but kind of very showy offy. I have wealth,
Yeah.
and pass that to a new acquaintance. Which might help.
What's this, man?
So okay,
No.
so part of the caveat for this is
Yeah.
you need to know the end result of the object, which is to look pretty, how it's
Yeah.
used, which is you wear it around your neck, and you name at least one aspect of it that is of its use that is dangerous to the user.
Oh, okay. One aspect that is dangerous to the user.
Yes.
Um.
I'm gonna take off my headphones for this, so I don't know.
Whilst wearing it, he becomes so attractive that people get infatuated with him, like kind of like that Rick and
Oh
Morty.
no. Oh no. That's gonna end badly.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Yeah, so what's this, chamaco?
It might help you with a way in.
Oh, is this like a make me pretty kind of necklace?
Yeah.
I look sexy.
Yeah, you look. No.
You know, it occurs to me that like Ariana is like a high noble, so like maybe like she's not super into like the street meat, but like I could probably make myself look like a high noble too. Like I could probably like forge a document that says like I'm like invited to the funeral because I'm like a high noble from like somewhere else. And then like I could be like, yo, Ariana, I heard you like some people were talking about how cool you are. Like I want to come to your I got invited to your mom's funeral, but I dropped it in the water. Oops. So like I don't know how to get in. Like can you help me out?
That could work, I suppose.
Okay. Can we use our skills during the planning session? Or is that just during legwork?
What do you mean?
Oh, so like the forge a document skill. Like would I be able to use it during planning or do I have to do that during the legwork section?
So that would probably require you need to. No, that would require legwork. So that's it if you're doing something on the fly, like if you were broken into someone's office and you need to forge something.
Okay. So like ostensibly like tomorrow before I head to like the church, would I be able to forge a document or is that like too many things to do?
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Okay.
Because yeah, instead of taking the lead on a legwork scene, you can access one of the kits. So what? Currently, you just don't have forging supplies.
Okay. I can though, because of my I've got what you need ability
That's...
to where any contraband or supplies that we need, I can get.
In order to get that, you have to not take the lead on a legwork scene.
That's also fair. Shit. Okay, I'll figure this out.
Okay,
Okay.
so when we have a legwork scene, I'm still here. I'm
You can. I'll tell if you can spend an influence and do it.
All right, guys. Do you think it's worth it to me to like put so much effort, so much like material towards like?
I honestly think with the necklace I just made, you should be alright. Hopefully.
Okay. You think I can fake it? All right. That sounds like a plan. Also, like this
Alright.
thing isn't gonna blow up or anything, right?
No.
Okay, because I know like your like cartel has a lot of like explosives, and I don't want to be like, because I'm hot, but I don't want to be like physically hot. You know what I mean? I don't want to like catch fire.
You'll be fine.
Guys, I'm channeling so much Michael Pena right now. It really do be that.
But I got this cool van.
But I got this cool van, you know. You know, my girl, she left me. All right, so like, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Is I'm gonna spend my whole morning with Ariana. Does anybody else want to do anything?
I want to
Just like
establish.
y'all are just
I want to
not-
establish. You don't know Ariana.
I don't know anything. I know she's around, and
You
I
know
know she's
of
really
her.
hot. But
Yeah,
like,
you know of her.
yeah, I'm gonna go to the church and be like, yo,
I just wanted.
I'm a dude.
I just wanted to make sure that was.
No, yeah, 100%.
When we get a legwork scene, can we all take the lead on individual legwork scenes, or do we need to all remain together for a legwork scene?
No, so everyone can take the lead on their own legwork scene, and
Okay.
anyone can be in anyone's legwork scene. So you can,
Okay.
all three of you could all do a legwork scene each, and you could also be in each other's legwork scenes.
Oh, that sounds like a plan.
I get
Um,
that.
Yo, like, hey, Mr. Scary Face Mask guy, Tim, you,
Yes.
like, how good are you with like the church? Like, how are you guys like friends?
Well, I mean, you know that a lot of those who pass on choose to have their funerals through the church, and you know, believe in such deities, and believe that it'll help them pass on to. The
Well, no, man,
afterlife.
I was like asking if you could help me out with like my sob story. That's really what I wanted to talk to you about. Was like, hey, like my guy, can you be like, hey, this dude's legit, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm legit because he says I'm legit. You know what I mean?
I suppose I could assist you.
All right, cool. You wanna come with me tomorrow to like hang out with Ariana? Cause like I heard she's real pretty.
Sure. And
All right.
Mm, sure.
All right, let's do it. All right. Cool. And then after that, you're gonna go and like you two are gonna try and like map out the city and try and figure out where everything is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That sounds like a plan. I think we can do that. And then like any other prep we need to do, we can do tomorrow night.
All right.
Alright.
I'll certainly try and I'll speak to some local merchants down at the docks and find out what route the ship will be taking.
All right. Cool. No doubt. All right. So let's do that. And break.
All right.
Okay. So explain to me what you're doing first and how you're doing it.
Okay. Do we want to do the Ariana things first, or you want to do the mapping
Yeah.
first? Because we can do either one.
Well,
No,
okay. Let's map out the city first, because then we can use that to our advantage during.
Okay, that sounds like a
that
plan.
thing.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
We can say, hey, yeah, we know about the funeral because look, it's going this way.
All right. So one of you two should take the lead on that then.
Where do you want to initiate that mapping out of the route? Do you want to take that to the docks, or do you want to take that to the church? We could go either
Well,
way.
I apologize if this is basically still planning. We're still getting used to the game, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we need to. I mean, we need to work out like where it's. I mean, we know where it's coming from, so I guess from
From the
there we
church?
kind of just need to work. Well, at first we need to work out where it's going to, like which dock it's going to,
Yep.
and then from there we can work out what is
Let's do
most likely the route that it will take from A to B. Like,
Cool.
we know where A is, we need to work out where B is, and then we can map the route between the two.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay. So what's A?
I thought we knew that.
They've got the body.
Yeah.
So
Do we know that?
I feel like
Do we know where they start with the body? I don't think we do.
no, you
I
don't know
think
where
we know where it's going to end up. I don't think it...
you know that the
Yeah.
body will be visible at the wake.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know where the wake is.
So maybe go to
We
the
need to
wake
find out
and
what the wake
try and
is.
talk to people there.
Oh, the
Wait,
wake you would
when's the
know
wake?
The wake is on
happens
the
in
day.
the evening segment of the day you're on now.
Yeah,
the day
it
you're about to
happens
go, the
tonight.
day you're about
Oh,
to go into.
Okay, we need to try and work out where the wake's happening then.
All right, then maybe we do Ariana first. I talked to Ariana. Let's
Yep,
just go. We'll
sure.
do Ariana first.
Yep.
All right. That morning, I get dressed. I look pretty nice. I got my nice clothes on. I got my hair brushed. All right, let's see here. So
I
like,
still look like a creepy plague doctor.
yeah, you look like creepy plague doctor. Maybe like, I don't know, like we both walk in. So like, all right. Hey, so it's this way, Mr. Creepy Plague Doctor. It's this commons area. Okay. I'm gonna bring him to like the church because like I know where it's at. I never really go to church. That's like me and God. You know, we got a personal relationship. We ain't gotta go to no church.
No?
So like, yo, Mr. Judge, we're going to the church.
Okay, so you just went up to the door. Sorry?
So we go up to the church. I'm gonna straighten my jacket, and I'm gonna on the door.
So the door is open, there's just a priest, maudlin looking
Okay.
priest standing outside of it, and he goes,
Oh, well then if I know the priest's up there. Hello, sir. I'm from out of town. I'm looking for a Miss Ariana Gorgov.
yes, Miss Gorgov is one of our acolytes.
I apologize. I'm acquainted with her mother who recently passed away, and I was trying to get in contact with her because I seem to have misplaced my invitation to the funeral, and I thought that she might be able to assist me in getting into the funeral.
Make a lie to someone check.
Okay. So it's specifically called lie to someone.
Or convince someone in your case.
Yes.
Can
Okay,
I
cool.
assist him in any way with that?
No.
That's a 33, which is below my 80.
Yeah, he didn't need any help.
That's one of my best skills.
Yeah.
Same.
Yes. The late Miss Mariana. Please, come inside.
Thank you, sir.
I
I do
believe-
appreciate it.
Sister Ariana will be around, performing her duties.
And I apologize if it would be too much trouble to ask, but if she's willing, would it be possible for me to borrow her before the wake? I know that that's happening tonight, and I'm not really familiar with this area. I need people to help me around. Do you think possibly you could let her off her duties?
Miss Gorgov will be attending the wake tonight.
Yes, I meant before the duties, because I unfortunately am not very familiar with anyone else. I am only familiar with her mother. I apologize.
Perhaps you should speak to Miss Gorgov. I'm not in charge of who is...
I just wanted to make sure she wouldn't get in trouble if she chose to help me out.
Speak to Miss Gorgov.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you. I lean over to to my friend Tim. Hey man, I thought I got this.
Indeed, you seem to so far.
So two of you enter. This place is very monochromatically designed. It's very black and white with decorations of silver where possible. There is a large hand, which seems to be the main symbol of this deity, the Silver Judge.
So there's just a giant statue of Birdie, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Love it.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'm
the
gonna.
Church of Bertie. Oh no.
I'm gonna
Church
go
of
towards
Bertie,
where
this is a dangerous
the
road
priest
we're on.
has motioned me and attempt to find the most attractive person there, because I'm assuming that's Miss Ariana Gorgov.
Yeah, you managed to find her. Like you know her description. And yeah, you managed to find her without much trouble. She's wearing some unflattering robes, but she's still very beautiful with her golden hair cascading down her back and her startling bright blue eyes. She's currently like lighting candles somewhere. I don't know what they do in churches.
Interesting.
Like you think they
Interesting.
light candles?
Just that's all I ever see priests doing is lighting candles.
Think maybe it's some symbolism.
Hello, Miss Gorgov.
Yes, hello. Can I help you?
Oh, I apologize. I am a friend of your late mother's, and I was hoping that you could assist me. I seem to have lost my invitation to the wake tonight, and I was really hoping that you might be able to help me out. Sorry. Hi, I'm Rel. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. I really have things I need to be doing today.
Oh, I apologize. If I'm taking up too much of your time. I was just hoping that you might be able to, at the very least, tell me where I could go. I'm not familiar with the city. I don't even know where the wake's being held, to be honest.
The wake will be held at our manor by invitation only. Are you a member of the gentry?
What was that? Sorry, Bertie?
Are you a member of the gentry?
Can you describe that word
Are
to
you a
me as
member
an
of the
actual poor
nobility?
person? Formerly, not quite anymore. Your mother helped me through some tough times, and I received an invitation, and I'm sure I'll be able to find it by tonight. But my man, he's more familiar with docs and such, and I let him in charge of my paperwork, so I can't find it at the moment. And I have a bit of anxiety when it comes to being late to things, and I was hoping you'd be able to help me at least get in the right direction.
Are you wearing the
Again,
necklace?
I'm so sorry.
Are you wearing the necklace that Hex gave you?
I am 100% wearing
Okay.
the necklace.
You don't have a use alchemical objects skill, so can you just roll me an anything else check?
Can I
Oh,
roll?
no.
Oh,
Can I
no.
do the?
No, because you're not
Archem-
the one using it.
God damn it! Oh no!
Oh, shit. My D10. Okay.
Oh, I
Okay.
freaking fucked
Okay.
that.
That is a 26. That rolls under, right? That's what that means?
Yeah, that rolls under. So okay, so that's fine.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's literally
Oh,
a
no.
fitty shot.
Okay,
I know
so
what it does.
roll a convince someone and add 2 advantage die.
So wait, I roll the D100 and then I add 2d8s?
So you roll d100 to see if you succeed, and then add 2d8.
Okay.
And evens is an advantage.
Okay. So wait, evens is an advantage.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 76 and it's a 6 and a 3 are my 2d8s.
Okay, so you got 1 advantage.
Okay.
I'm not certain what I can do to help you get into the estate.
Oh, well, if that's too much of a problem, and again, I'm sorry if this is too much, but maybe perhaps other than that, you might be able to help me at least find my way there. I could probably talk to your father. I don't know if he remembers me or not. I was in town a bit ago when he bought your dog Orthrus. We had a bet going. I don't know if he never really seemed to pay attention too much. I was more friends with your mother.
You said your name was Rel.
Yes. Yeah. Hi.
I will have a word with the guards outside the gates, and
Okay.
let them know that you're a family friend.
Absolutely. And then tomorrow for the funeral itself, I was told I should be boarding the boat with everyone else. Do you remember the name of the boat? I'm so sorry.
The barge. I don't believe the barge has a name. I
Okay.
won't be on it myself. I'm performing the last rites for my mother, so I'll be at the family tomb all day tomorrow.
Okay. All right then. So I'm just supposed to get on a barge, and there will be other people there, right? Getting on the barge with me. Again, I only vaguely remember this invitation. I'm sorry.
Plus ones. Sorry.
If you're busy all tomorrow, is there anyone I could talk to about possibly having as a guide?
Okay, so no one will actually be on the barge besides the security detail. Everyone else will be following on foot until it leaves the city proper. The procession, I
Okay.
believe, will be led by my sister Talia.
Okay, your mother had mentioned your sisters. Do you think possibly if I'm able to track down Talia, you could give me a note or something to just kind of make this go a little smoother? I know that that it was really confusing for me to just walk up to you. I'm sorry. You're the only one I knew how to find, because I've heard of your work here in the church. Your mother used to talk about you all the time.
Make another convince someone check.
Okay.
Boy.
Pushing your luck here.
47.
Um,
I got a 4 out of 5 chance of succeeding.
okay. Yes. Fine, I suppose, but after this, can you please just leave me to my work? I have things to be doing. I need to prepare for my mother tomorrow. And she just pulls out a little scrap of paper and starts penning something. She should recognize my handwriting. I can't guarantee, but here.
Absolutely fine. Thank you so much, by the way. I do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'll leave you to your day. I know this is a really hard time. And I hope your late mother has brought a lot of peace. Tim. Oh, I apologize. This is my friend Tim. He was helping me around the city. I think it's time for us to leave. Let's leave the young Miss Gorgov to her own devices.
Absolutely. I hope that
Thank you,
everything
Tim.
goes well.
All right, and then we take our leave of the church, and as soon as we are 5 steps out the door, I go.
So,
Keep
by the way,
voice down.
okay, so because you rolled an advantage, on your way out, you can hear 2 gossiping priests away in a corner who are gossiping about Ariana. They seem to be passing glances to Ariana as she spoke to you, and you hear mutterings, but the information you get is that Ariana believed that her mother was not a good person, and she feels she fears that she will be reborn to low status.
Oh.
She has deeply indebted herself to pay for indulgences to balance her mother's scales with the Silver Judge.
Oh, jeez. That's rough, buddy.
Jeez.
I kind of want to walk back in there knowing that. Oh, do I though? Do I though? That's the question.
There's so much info.
She
Right.
kind of
Tim.
told us to piss off, so
It
probably should.
Tim. I know that we should piss off, but I have like a thing that might be able to help us out. I don't know, maybe. I see because we're probably not gonna talk to Ariana again, but we got like a lot out of her, so I don't know. Like, do I push her a little bit more, or do I
I feel now that we have left, it would be best not to disturb her again. I feel we have gained enough, and if we push our luck, perhaps we will lose such advantages that we have been given. You did well in there, but
alright.
it's best not to push your luck. Quit
That's
while
pretty-
you're ahead.
That's
or
pretty
you will find
accurate, I
yourself
guess.
without
Like,
one.
I think I did a bad thing by saying I was a friend of her mom because since her mom's not a good person and she thinks I'm probably not a good person. I'll definitely be back. We'll have a second day later.
It's too late.
I'm gonna take her out later.
We must leave.
Okay.
All right, that sounds like a plan. And then I will impart the information that the barge itself will be taking it to the island, but nobody's actually going to be on the barge. But that the manor itself is where the wake will be, and the body will be going from the wake directly to the docks. And I will impart all of that knowledge to the others so that they can do their tracking scene.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do I really need to be on this one?
So do I get that? So am I now leading the
might.
scene?
I'm not-
So you
should
can
go
all
just in
lead
case.
one scene.
Pardon?
You can all lead one scene.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what I
then-
can offer to this one, really. Because I don't really know anything about tracking and stuff. I'm kind of...
Well, it's more you could probably talk to people in terms of since you know where the body is going, you could probably figure out who's running the barge and stuff like that. You guys might be able to figure that out.
Yeah.
I was thinking to, for my one at least, to try and gain an audience with a Gene Grogov, and try and figure out the management of the guards of the barge.
I'm going to ask you to keep this brief because it's not a planning segment.
Yeah. So.
Yep.
I'm actually going to excuse myself from this since I'm not even in the scene. So.
I'm stumped. I don't know. I'm having just a completely moment. I don't know.
I mean,
what
you guys
really...
know. You guys now know where the wake is taking place, so you could take stab at trying to track the route along through the canals that it will take.
Yeah.
And if anyone has
but-
any expertise on the canals, they should probably go.
No one
Yes.
does.
No one has expertise.
No one knows anything about the canals. Damn it.
No. In terms of like the docks to the canals, what's the difference in size of ship?
So the
Like,
canals
can
are more like gondolas.
Yeah.
But like they can be quite large gondolas. They are mainly transported by poles. People just pushing.
Yep.
And yeah, you don't get ships with sails going through the canals.
Okay. All right.
Just really think of this as just massive fantasy Venice.
Yeah. Cool. I'm pretty stumped. Who wants to come with me? Can I can only bring one of them for
No,
myself?
you can bring everyone if you want.
You can
bring
take
it.
whoever you want.
Oh, cool. Cool.
It's just you've got to lead the scene.
Yeah.
And you could potentially generate more heat if.
Yeah. Are we generating heat with even this amount?
So you all generate. I've got 3 heat right now because at the start of every day and night segment, I generate 1 heat for each of you. If you you generate heat for things like if you are in a district where you are conspicuous, I get 2 heat per player. That is in the scene that's conspicuous.
Okay. Alright, I'll tell you what then. I'm going to hang around by the docks then. I'm not going to necessarily look for the pirate hunter. I want to stay in an area that I'm known in. People know me. And I'm going to make some inquiries. Possibly if there's anyone like a labour union worker, like a leader of a union for the work, like the dockyard workers, or if there's anyone like renowned to be somewhat of a know-it-all in the area, I might try and contact them. Or even fellow cartel members.
Okay. So the way this normally works is if you know someone, you're
Yeah.
the one. You describe who it is and tell me.
Okay, cool. Wicked. In that case, there is a mid-40s male, pot-belly, beer belly, Scottish, big old bushy beard. He wears dungarees and a big old like brown top. He's a union worker that leads the workforce for the docks. And he is specifically overseeing the route for the barge.
You can't get that specific. You wouldn't know that.
Good try.
You need to justify how your character would know that.
Yeah. Okay, so he's a labour union worker, and he I'll tell you what he does. He does recruitment for the canals. He runs all of the recruitment for like any gondolas, any like sightseeing, anything like thing on like a union basis where he
Where
can
he knows.
supply people.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
Knows what's going where and when.
So you guys, what's his name?
Bob.
Bob.
Y'all are just Tim, Paul, and Bob.
So you guys see, no, I love it. So you guys see Bob on the docks. He's currently talking to some people, and he's like, "How's it running out of question? How's he mumbo?"
Who's with me? Who's coming with me? Is everyone coming with me?
I think all of us, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this would be Red
I think I'm
Lotus
gonna be-
Society territory.
Oh.
So
I'm gonna sit out of this one
Ben,
because I'm
you
slicking my hair back.
would be conspicuous here.
I suppose I shouldn't then.
Ooh.
I do not believe.
I don't know anything.
So-
I don't know anything that can help here. So
Aaron, you would be fine here. You would not be conspicuous.
Oh, I guess
okay,
I could go
I
then.
shouldn't be here then.
Okay. All right.
Sort this one out.
But Ben very specifically would be conspicuous. It specifies you are conspicuous on the docks and in Little Towner. This is both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I guess I will go with him so he has someone who has his back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just as we're approaching Bob, I'm just gonna like you want to take that necklace off.
Oh, but man, it makes me look really nice. I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna wear it
No,
on
no,
my
no.
second day with Ariana.
I'm avoiding his gaze. I'm just like, no, just take it off.
I mean, all right then, but like I'm keeping it though, all right?
You can keep it, just
All right, I'm taking it off.
for now.
I'm taking it off. I'm
Remove
taking it off. I
Yeah,
got it off.
okay, cool. Okay, all right. Is it off?
Okay, now it's off.
Ah, all right. And he looks at you. Is it actually off?
Yeah, it's off. I'm gonna put it into my left boot just so, cause like I know it's really hard for orphans to steal from me there.
Yeah. Right. We're gonna go see a labour union worker. He knows everyone. He's a little bit like you. He knows people in the area.
Oh, okay. But like I'm telling you, I'm getting that second date, man. Me and Ariana, we're gonna hang out.
That's absolutely fine. You can do whatever you want with Ariana. Being a female of God as such, I doubt that she will open her legs quite so easily.
Oh,
but
come on, man. I'm there for the love. I'm there for the
with
love.
that-
I ain't there for the sexy time. I mean, the
with
sexy
your-
time is nice, but like, nah. I'm there for the love.
I mean, with the necklace maybe, but right. Okay. I'll go speak to him. You said that they've got a barge coming from where's this wake going on?
Oh, so like the body isn't actually on that barge until it makes it here to the dock. But like, oh, actually, I don't know. Maybe is it coming through the like?
It'll go
okay,
from
wait.
the wake, and then from the wake, it's transported by barge.
Okay, so it is transported. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna like come from the manor, and then it's gonna go down the canals, and then like out the dock to the island. I think directly, just they take the direct route. So like, if we wanted to stop the barge, we would have to do it like here on the canals. So like, let's talk to your friend.
All right. Bob.
Hey. That Paul?
All right, you fat cunt.
Alright, yourself. What do you want? You got a very, very
Adrian,
thick
alright,
West Country
just-
accent.
That's funny to everyone else because they're all from the UK, and I don't know what the fuck that means.
Just business today, mate.
Oh yeah, business.
We got a barge coming through. We want to
barge,
know
barge.
who's on the ship. Yeah, barge. This was it. We want to know who's on the ship, who's on the water at the time, who's surrounding, who's on different polling stations. I want to know any fucking tourist ships are passing at the time. I want to know who's on the water, and who's on the barge.
What barge will this be?
What barge will this be?
It's gonna be the one coming from. Okay, hey, you can keep a secret, man, right?
I don't give a shit.
Hey, looking at him, does he look like he works on docks, and generally docks are people who've not had like the best run in life. Does he look like he would have spent any amount of time in like a prison or having broken any amount of laws?
Probably he's got this thick brown beard. His skin is like leather from standing in the sun. He has a peeling nose. He's a very hard-looking man. Looks like he spent most of his time on the sea.
Okay, I was just trying to figure out whether or not my gossip with criminals skill would work here. That's what I was asking.
I wouldn't call him a criminal.
Damn
He's
it.
not.
All
He's
right.
not an agent. Put it that way.
He's a union leader.
All right. All right. All right. So like tonight, we just want to talk about like there's gonna be a barge coming from like the wake tomorrow, or like tomorrow there's gonna be like a funeral going on an island, and like either tonight or tomorrow, I don't actually know which one. There's gonna be a barge coming from the Gorgov Manor, and it's gonna come through here. And I wanted to talk about like anybody who might be working the barge or like know where it's going or what the route is.
Have you had any contracts come through from the Regency?
I don't know nothing about no people who are working on the barge, but I know that all the traffic's been stopped.
All traffic's been stopped.
Yeah, that route, all the traffic's gone. I can tell you the route.
We'll need the route, but I might ask you for a favour, mate.
And depends on it.
Look, I can bring you a shipment in of all the ale you want.
Okay, persuade or convince or whatever you got.
Oh, convince someone 65. 36.
Ooh.
Hey,
Okay.
hell yeah.
What's your role again? You're alchemist, yeah. Are you planning on coming through on this?
What do you mean?
Are you going to spend influence to make sure that you actually are going to get that alcohol?
Nope. Nope.
There he goes. What flavor do you want?
Hellfire, but if I need the canals being blocked, slowed down, if I can ask you to get as many barges, as many riverboats, as many ships along those canals to slow down said route, I need you to bring that in for me. But don't go far on that because I need you to stand by on that one.
No can do. You know, canals being blocked off, they're stopping traffic, it's Regency.
I'm
I
disappointed.
kind of get that. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm disappointed.
Nothing I
What's
can
this
do.
about fucking rising up against the Regency? I thought you were anti-Regency, as you have told me so many times.
Well, then, there's nothing I can do. They'll stop blocking off the gates.
Right.
And he goes, listen, come through here. And he leads you into his office, which is just his ramshackle little hut. And he pulls out this map of the city, and he goes, listen, I know much I can do for you, but if he points at these 2 points, and he points to these specific 2 points, and he starts explaining this thing. I can't. If I keep talking like that, you're never going to understand anything I'm saying. Yeah, you managed to glean, but eventually, asking him to repeat himself a few times, you managed to get what he's saying. But there are 2 points where it's going to be vulnerable, probably, to being attacked.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's Firebreak Street Bridge, which is a bridge that is an aqueduct-like structure that connects the canals across a wide stretch of depressed city street. It's one of the rare instances of gondolas passing over the heads of people afoot. At its highest point, the bridge is roughly 50 feet off the ground, and while the gondola crosses this water to the other side, water bridge, the on-foot funeral procession will travel via a circuitous route to the other side, leaving the barge unattended, save for its pilots and whatever security is on the barge. All the other members of the procession will be travelling through the streets to the other side of the bridge, but will be out of sight of the gondola. The other point is a choke point in the transit, is the East Flume Locks, which are in Little Towner. It's in your territory. The locks allow gondola traffic to smoothly transition between 2 sections of canals, with one at a much higher elevation than the other, by slowly raising and lowering the water levels in an enclosed holding area. Lifting and lowering the gondolas within. When the procession reaches the locks, the entire procession will board several large flat-decked gondolas and ride down the locks with the gondola containing the body. During the lowering process, no one except the lock workers will be able to see the gondolas.
Right, so so upon having that conversation with him, would Bob have access to the lock workers?
Probably not. So he's in charge of getting things like from the canals into the docks.
Okay. And lock workers don't have unions.
They might do.
Just a different union.
The lock workers union. This is the dock workers union, not the lock workers union.
Ah, it's a fine line.
Rules question, Senor High Judge. Assuming so tonight during the night section is when the wake is happening, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then tomorrow morning, is that the movement of the barge to the thing, or is that tomorrow's night section?
So there'll be the morning. Following morning,
Okay.
we'll be moving it.
Okay. So we essentially, if we wanted to try and do another planning session, we would have to choose whether or not we were going full in on the wake or full in on the barge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we not do both?
So
Well, if we want another planning
if you
session, is
forgo
the-
a planning
We can
session
plan in
and
the
just
evening, though.
wing it,
We can't
Or-
plan tonight because if we're planning tonight, we're not going to the wake. Because the
Oh,
wake is
yeah.
tonight. Yeah.
Oh shit!
the wake is
Well,
tonight.
why-
we can just fucking wing it. Let's just wing
We'll
it.
just wing it the whole time.
Let's wing
So we're
it.
going in with
to-
no
go
plan,
to the
no
wake.
No
preparation,
plan.
nothing.
Fuck it. Wing it. That's
No
my
plan, no
motto for
preparation.
life.
You haven't used any influence.
I mean,
That's
we're
my
walking in
motto
with
for
all of
life.
our influences. What we're walking
We're
in with.
going in with 4 influence and a fucking positive mental attitude.
Okay, so we're gonna try and do both. Fucking get you a crew who can do both. Everyone, just do that. Get you a crew who can do both.
So, forget my. I'm Paul, and Paul's gonna bring you aside.
I'm Paul.
In a moment. Right. If we want to do the Tatum intercept the body as he's going along the canal, I could always organise some more explosive measures.
Oh, you can do some explosives because like I can like get some people to like stop the procession. I could stop the procession if we needed to because like I gotta be honest, I'm real fans with like I'm a big fan of like beggars and they're fans of me and like there's always beggars everywhere. It doesn't matter what quarter you're in. So like I could like get some people to like get in front of the thing and be like, hey, maybe they give you money. Also, I can slow it down too because like I got an in with Talia because Ariana like gave me a note so I could like talk to her tonight at the wake and then like tomorrow maybe like a thing.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a massive explosion outside the wake when we're inside the wake? Use all your beggars to then create a distraction as well.
Well, the
And then
beggars
I'll
can't be in the
probably-
wake. The beggars can't be in the wake.
They can be outside.
Well, the thing is, we'd have to
And
prep
everyone-
that, and we don't really have time to prep that. We're like having this conversation on our way back to the thing. We don't like. The thing is, like, we'd have to talk to people about that beforehand. Like, we're just going in with it right now. Is the thing. Like, you could try and like do something on the moment, but like we don't have time to build something before we go or like talk to people. But like that Tim guy, maybe he could like while we're at the wake, like he seems like he's really good with like bodies and stuff. So like maybe he could have like an excuse as to why he needs to see the body and like he can like take it off while we're at the wake. Because that Tim guy seems like really good with bodies, like uncomfortably good with bodies. Like I think he like might have touched like my Uncle Timmy at some point. I don't know. It's like he's really scary. I don't know. He creeps me out.
Yes.
He got a weird mask on.
Yes,
I don't know how I feel about that guy.
I don't even know what he looks like. I haven't seen him without the mask.
I also haven't seen it with. I just thought that was his face. Like otherwise, he had like a burn face, and like he's just like was in an awful fire one day, and he's like, oh god, no, I have to wear this mask forever now. And it's just like it's on his face, like fused to his face, and that's what's going on with his head. It's what I thought would happen, but like also he could just like have a big nose. Like who knows?
Do you ever stop fucking talking?
Oh, never, fucking never. Cause like my cousin Andre, he like knew this guy who knew this other guy who was like friends with a dude who like knew this plague doctor guy. And this plague doctor guy, like, he was talking to my cousin Nina, who was like a stripper, and like she was like in the club, and like she like was doing.
You're gonna miss the wake of this, right?
But anyway, yeah, he had like a really gross face.
Your friend's cousin's friend's friend knew a stripper.
No, you missed the whole point of the story. So let me start again. So,
Nah.
like, and we have this conversation on our way back to Tim, who then we're gonna make the decision: do we plan or do we go to the wake? I can
No.
like probably get us in.
Fucking go to the wake.
Yeah, let's just.
We're going to the wake.
Yeah, fucking
Let's,
Right.
Let's just. screw
Okay.
it.
If
All
we're
right,
doing this,
I'm going to use an influence,
it.
Birdie.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna
Okay.
take a break.
Okay.
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 We'll be back at 15 minutes past the hour.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Bye.
And he's gone.
Bye.
And he's gone.
I'm so excited.
And welcome back to Dusk City Outlaws on This Show is a Mimic.
Hello.
To recap, the party this party of outlaws, if you're just joining us, we're playing Dusk City Outlaws, have been hired by the broker to steal a valuable necklace from around the neck of a noble without the family noticing or the church noticing. Those are the two stipulations. And yes, we left off. The party were deciding to go straight to the wake without any planning and just wing it.
Yeah.
By the fucking hem of our ass cheeks, we're just going in.
So, Aaron, you had something you wanted to add.
Yes. I will not be leading the scene at the wake, even if I'm the one with the invitation. Instead, what I will be doing is I will be using my one influence, so my personal influence, not the group one. And I will be.
I got what you
using...
need. I got what you need. Doesn't require influence.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, it's just instead of taking the lead on legwork scene.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. So I will activate my ability. Hey guys, I think that like we don't really look good for like a party, so like I got what you need. And I'm going to divert them through the old city on our way to the wake, and I am going to step in the alleyway between two smaller brick buildings that are between several canals, and there is a wagon that has been kind of like set into the ground. The wheels are like half sunk into the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
I got some people watching this. This is like one of my like supply areas where like when people owe me favors and stuff, they like leave stuff for me here. And like there's like a seamstress like down the road who like really needed some help after she had a really hard time with like the dogfighting ring. So like I got like all kinds of nice clothes here. Also, I did a job like 2 years ago where I had to like pretend to be a noble dude. So like I got like all the stuff we need to look like we belong. So like if you want to like get dressed and like, hey, I even got some like vests and stuff so you can hide your stuff and everything. But yeah, whatever we need to be at the party, we got here. If you want to get dressed, I'm gonna be looking fly. I have a purple jacket I'm gonna put on.
The two of us should be quite discreet. You are known, and I am somewhat known as to having invitations, but after our exchange, but perhaps the two of us should be seen as your.
Oh, so you need like
entourage,
the secret like the stuff to like get things done. Like if you got like so like over here, and I'm gonna open up like a barrel. It's like if you need like weapons or you need like lockpicks or you need like anything like that, like that's there. But like this is mostly like my costume place. But like if you want like some of the little like stuff that you use to steal shit, you can do that.
I think we should be all right.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, let me double check. I need to check something on my character sheet. I clicked the wrong thing. Let me see here. I want to double check my equipment before I say anything. Cleaner, dabbler, fixer. Here we go. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna like let us take weapons into the party. So like if
I doubt it.
So like we might need to like worry about that. So like if you want to take like a small dagger and like hide it in like a boot or something, I don't know.
I have this, and I'm gonna show my walking cane that I've got that I haven't particularly been using to walk with, but.
Oh, is that like one of those cool like cane swords?
Think of it more of I will hit someone really hard in the side of the head.
Do you want like a cane sword? Because I got like a cane sword. If you want a cane sword.
Can you do
I
that?
was gonna use the cane sword, but like if you want the cane sword, you can have it. Like I only got the one, but if you want it, you can have it.
Judge, can he do that?
I guess. It would fit inside a wagon.
It would fit inside a wagon.
Sure.
That is such an overpowered. That is such an overpowered skill.
Like we can like swap. I'll have the regular cane. You can have the cane sword.
Look at this wagon full of explosives.
Remember, I had to pretend to be a noble like a year ago, so this is like normal. I probably should have used my noble name and not like my real name, but like I haven't given them a last name yet. So like, ooh, what's a good last name? I'm thinking like Rail Buffington. Like I could be like a good like old white money. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Oh well, I'll figure it out. Yeah. So like,
what the fuck are you on about?
Anyway, hey, don't worry about it too much, man. But like, if you need anything at all, like, I'm gonna get you dressed into where like, cause you're gonna look like lackeys of like a rich dude, so you can't be wearing like, you know what you're wearing, which is like very obviously Red Lotus. Like, you look like you're about to like go blow some shit up. Like that's like not cool. Or like Plague Doctor guy, you like maybe keep your mask, but like your robes need to look a lot nicer, cause like you kind of got like some shit on them from when we were walking earlier. So like, I don't know, you might want to fix that.
Just one by one,
I
he's like,
suppose.
taking off all of his rings and shit, and just he's draped in excessive jewelry of different metals.
I'm gonna change into something somewhat of a noble looking status, but not as obviously trying to look less fancy than our good old friend here.
Yeah, like look like less like gangster and more like, you know, like gangster chic. Like, oh, this is like the style, you know what I mean? Like maybe take off like the rings that actually hurt people and keep on the rings that like, you know, look pretty. Cause like that one right there,
Right.
and he points at a spiky one. I'm pretty sure that still has blood on it, my dude. Like,
That's yeah.
yeah, you should probably not wear that one, because like then we're gonna get weird looks, and I don't want you to ever look like conspicuous. So let's make you look inconspicuous as possible.
Judge, out any of us like extra conspicuous in the area, do we generate more heat in this area?
You all would be. I'm only doing half as much because you're disguised. House rules.
Okay, cool.
So you've generated an extra 3 than on top of your
Okay.
normal 3.
Okay.
Are you going to take that mask off?
I don't know, man. The mask kind of like maybe like if you can identify yourself as like somebody who's meant to be working with bodies, but
Is there
like
any like masquerade masks in that van? Maybe.
I mean, like I got like a couple, but I don't think this is a masquerade, man. This is a wake.
This is a wake. This is not.
We
Have
ain't
you
gonna
been
go
to a
Romeo and
wake
Juliet
before?
and like make out with people, even though like I'm totally gonna get in with Ariana later. But like it's not like for that. It's for like
I don't think
No,
you
thank
are.
yeah. But like if you got everything we need and we look nice and we got everything, like because I want to say what we got now, because like I don't want it to be like, oh, I totally got this back at your shed, because like that's an excuse, and I don't want to like break God like that, because I think God would be pretty mad at me if I just said, oh, I picked this up while I was there.
Whilst
Okay.
whilst we're here, I can make the call to organise some explosives at a certain choke point in the canal if everything goes wrong.
So
I
like
guess I'll pick up like lock picking tools. I guess.
okay, that sounds good. Yeah, pick that
Something
up.
like that.
You know what? I'm gonna also toss some like forgery tools into my bag just in case like I need them like on the
Okay.
fly. You know. Yeah. All right.
I'm-
So like
I'm gonna
the
load-
question is though, do we want to get the explosives for tomorrow, or do we want to like do the explosives for like today?
Well, I mean, do we want to do the explosives full stop? It's pretty fucking loud.
Yeah.
Well, we
I
could do
think
it, like,
that
outside the
will,
house.
Cause a problem, perhaps.
I mean that's also fair. All right. So then we could just go to the party then.
We should be discreet about this.
All right. Let's go to the party, because like I ain't got nothing else left to get.
The wake.
As you're
Not
saying, we should be discreet about this. Like, Paul is just like loading his flintlock pistol.
Hey man, I don't know if you can take that with us. I don't like that's kind of a big no. I don't know
So
if like
I can conceal it.
Okay. I want you all to describe your disguises.
all right. So I got like a very like deep purple jacket that's like a little too much new money. Like it looks like I'm a guy who like just got money in the last like 2 generations. And like I'm showing it off. It's got like a really velvety like black inside liner. It's got just the lightest gold accents on it, and it's really nice coat. And then like under that, I got like a loose black shirt that kind of flows and shows off my like mild chest hair, because like I'm like a I'm good looking.
Okay.
And then like I got like 3 rings on, like with a signet ring, it has a big B on it because I'm like Royal Buffington, and I got like a dope hat, and like I got a monocle and like a little pocket watch on a chain, and I got like my little satchel, which looks like a man bag, which is like it doesn't look good, but everybody thinks it's in fashion right now. And
That's
then
what you're wearing
like I
to a
got like
wake.
this cane.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I'm in mourning. I got my black clothing on.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's
We
like
got-
it's
and
like
a
a deep
and a
purple. It's not like a
coat on
loud
top.
purple.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a deep one, not a loud one.
Tim and Paul.
Go on, Tim.
I will still be wearing my mask.
Okay.
With a I guess going on the theme of awake, black shirt, black waistcoat, black you know, dress.
So it's just
dress pants.
all dressed in black.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Nice.
But like expensive black clothing.
And Paul.
Yes.
I'd like to think with Paul's stature, he's kind of like oafy in his movements and in his posture. I'd like to think that all the like Rail's clothing that he has prepped wouldn't fit. But everything that he's wearing is just a little bit too tight. Just it fits. It's just like it looks like when you're wearing he's got a full black shirt on with suspenders, but it looks like the buttons are holding on for dear life,
Okay.
like fucking Spider-Man holding on to the train.
Okay. What color is it? Did you say?
Full black. He's got cufflinks on, which have a lotus. They're not red, but they're like lotus cufflinks.
Yeah. Okay.
Rep the thing. He's got suspenders which are blacker with white trim. He's got like a big old. He's got. Have we got watches? Can we have watches?
I have a pocket watch. You need a pocket watch?
No, I mean like a wristwatch.
Oh no, I don't know if we got those. I don't think I got any of those in my shed. I'm a big fan of like the pocket watch, so like.
Yeah, it's got like excessive then like gold bracelets on either. Like just they're too big. They're too big for him.
Okay.
Like kind of like where they dangle around by
The
like
bangles?
where the thumb meets the and yeah. I would say that he'd keep some brass knuckles in his back pocket just in case.
Okay. So you guys head to the party.
I feel like I need to reiterate for the I feel like I need to reiterate for the judge. This is a like deep purple, not a loud purple.
I know,
like,
I'm aware, but it's purple.
Okay. It is.
It's
if you
when
look, it's purple.
if you look at it, it's purple. That's all I need to
Yes.
know.
Okay.
So you head to the wake, and it's a fairly conservative looking estate, but still very well decorated. And there are two guards set outside, private security, just waiting outside at the gate. Stood to attention, holding their weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Tim. I think like this is like where the two of us step up, but like,
All right.
you know, man, I was gonna like kind of like let you take the lead.
All right. Give me the. Did we get invitations? I can't remember.
No. Ariana said she was gonna tell him about us. Like, just say like you're gonna come out and like announce me and be like, "Yo, this is Rel." Like, he talked to like a member of the family.
What was your last name again?
I didn't tell them my last name. All I told them was Rel. But if you want to say Buffington, go for it. Cause like again, I sexy.
Sure thing.
Have you got the necklace on?
What'd you say?
Have you got the necklace?
Not yet. I've got it in my pocket, ready to put on, but I don't have it on because I got told to take it off, and no one told me why.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the guards. I'm gonna say we are part of the entourage for Rel here. He has misplaced, and I'm gonna kind of look at him a little annoyed. Just be like,
Excuse me, I don't understand what the glare is for. He misplaced it.
I did not misplace.
No, I pointed at Paul.
Yeah, I left it in the.
It was misplaced somehow. However, my colleague here, Rael, has spoken with Ariana, and she Ariana was the right name, right?
Yes.
Yes. Has spoken with Ariana the day before and has said she will speak for him and said she'd speak to you about coming into the party. He has misplaced his ticket, but I believe his name is on the list.
Yeah, Miss Ariana did tell us to expect a Rel. Welcome in.
Yes.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
So as you guys enter, you're about to start milling around as you enter this wide open space where there's a bit of food going around. There's many people dressed in only 3 colours. There's purple, red, and black.
Not the only one in purple. Woo woo! Wait, who did I just align myself with? Oh shit.
As you enter, Rel.
Oh shit.
You are pulled aside by what looks to be the head butler of the estate. And he goes, "Excuse me, if you please step this way."
Oh, absolutely. I apologize. Is something wrong?
He just pulls you to a quiet corner and he goes, "Would you mind telling me your name?"
Yes, I am Rel Buffington. I was a friend of the late Mariana Gorgov.
So not a member of the royal family.
Not a member of the royal family in a traditional sense. I recognize now the problematic outfit that I'm wearing, and I recognize why this could be problematic. I apologize for that. It didn't even occur to me that there would be members of the royal family here because
It was specified in the invitation that you must wear clothes to your station.
I apologize. My dunce of a man here, and I point towards Paul, misplaced our invitation, and I was unable to receive full details. However, if there is anything I can do, this is a reversible jacket. I could make it black if you'd like.
What business does he represent?
This man?
It was my
This man.
fault.
This man is one of my personal attendees.
So not a merchant.
I am a merchant.
He is a merchant that I have hired to be one of my personal attendees. Yes.
Convince someone.
By trade, I am a merchant. I am the merchant of providing rail to this fine establishment.
Paul, you're
Convince someone with 2 disadvantage die.
No!
okay.
For that piss poor excuse.
Oh,
I am a merchant of being a lackey.
The roll itself was an 8,008, and then the disadvantage dice were 1 and 8.
Okay, so success with a fail with a disadvantage. He goes, "Well, if you would please remove your purple coat."
Here, why don't I do this? And I pull it out, and I, my beautiful black silk shirt underneath, like, kind of ripples as I pull it off, and I turn it inside out, where it's a reversible black coat. I'm used to using it to run away from scenes, but it's nice enough to pass in this party.
Please keep it that way, or you will be asked to leave.
I do absolutely apologize, as I never intended to cause any grief here. The misplacement of my invitation is something that I still worry about. Would it be possible, if just so that I don't upset any other etiquette rules, for me to receive some blank form of the invitation, just something to where I could be aware of any etiquette that might come up?
One moment.
It was entirely my fault. Absolutely, it was my fault.
You know, Paul, you should feel better about yourself. While it was a mistake, it was a mistake. It's not like you did it maliciously.
No, not at all. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
There is only one other rule to avoid awkward situations between mourners. You must not, being people dressed in black, enter any rooms decorated with purple or red.
And
I apologize. My Discord just crashed for a hot second.
You must not enter any rooms with purple or red. That is the only rule.
where is it that we may pay our respects?
One moment. It's the retelling.
It's going to be in a room draped with purple or black.
Purple or red, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
However, just because the butler saw me having to reverse my coat doesn't mean everyone else doesn't know.
We should blow him up.
Hey, Aaron, you remember that that disadvantage you rolled?
Yeah?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Damn
just
it.
something to bear in mind.
Oh,
Okay.
No. Oh no.
Damn it.
Okay. So, did you ask what room the body was in? Did you say?
Yeah.
Where we
I
might
asked
pay our
what room
respects.
Where
Okay.
we might
Yeah.
pay our respects.
Once each hour on the hour, the body is moved to another room where the retelling will restart anew.
The retelling.
The retelling, a biographical play of sorts.
Oh.
Alright. Should we have a chat about our merchant stuff that we're selling at the moment?
Sorry?
No. No.
No. To rail.
Rel is typing something down currently.
What's up? Sorry, you said Darrell. What?
Yeah, I said should we go talk about our merchant stuff, things that we're buying
I
and
don't-
selling and profits and
Paul, I do not believe that this man requires us to leave. However, this conversations don't necessarily need to happen at the moment. Perhaps we could meet with someone here. I know that you, Timothy, you had
Never.
not Timothy. Oh, not Timothy. Just Tim. All right, Tim. I apologize. My friend here, Tim, is Tim. Tim, why don't you explain it?
Sorry, I blanked for a second. What conversation that I just missed?
I was having you provide your cover story for why you have a reason that you need to see the body at some point. Provide your goddamn cover
butler.
story.
To the butler.
To the butler, to the
Fuck.
guy who is most likely to stop us from doing things. That guy.
Shit.
He's the chief butler. He's like the head of staff. They're quite
Oh,
important
he's like the
positions.
head of staff.
Yeah, it's important that they know that if you're seen by the body, it's not suspicious. So give him your backstory.
Fuck. Should I do the thing I just sent you?
Did you send me a thing?
I sent you a
Let me
thing.
see here. Huh. I
think he
don't know how that would work at this moment. So I don't know. You do it. You do whatever you feel is right, man.
Oh fuck. All right. He's gonna. So wait. So what were your excuses? Sorry, I blanked because I was sending that to you because you sent me a message.
Oh yeah, I am new money, a relatively new noble, and this is my merchant friend.
Okay.
Your merchant lackey.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Even though I am wearing a black coat, I am based off of what you've said. Your color is red. Is there anything I could do to signify myself as such that I might not cause confusion anywhere?
Leave and return with a red coat.
Could I not simply pin some sort of red cloth to my chest or make your staff aware of the fact that I am supposed to be in the red rooms?
If you have brought such attire with you,
Would that be enough to signify? Is my question mostly. I do indeed have several
As long as
chiefs.
it is-
Paul.
chiefly visible.
All right. Here we are, and then I put one of 4 kerchiefs from my back pocket into my front. A red one. Would that be enough?
I suppose it'll have to.
All right. Yes. Now, Tim, you were just telling the wonderful butler here. I'm sorry, your name? He's gonna go to the butler.
Pensworth.
You were just telling. Oh, thank you, Pensworth. You were just telling Pensworth what your occupation was, and your want to see the late Mariana.
Yes. I don't know what to say here. Shit. I genuinely don't know what to say
This
here.
is like a well-oiled machine.
Pardon?
This is like Ocean's 11.
You're
right
the
now.
scene lead, man. You're the one who's gotta know what's up.
This is.
I can only help you so much. I'm not.
You guys
scene
should
lead.
You guys should write a heist film.
I don't know. What?
Think on your feet. Just say whatever comes out of your mouth and roll with it.
Say things. Just speak.
Okay.
That's what happens when we don't have a plan.
I am here as well. I was told that I should be brought here to assist with the how do you say, the preparation of the body per se.
Per se. Convince someone or lie to someone, whatever you have.
Convince someone. Convince someone. Yep. Cool. Wait. Fuck. Wait. What am I rolling? It's a D10.
Yeah, so it's a D100.
D100. Oh, D100. That's a 10.
Okay. The body has already been prepared. Lady Ariana will be seeing to the final preparations tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, she, whilst I was, forgive me, I was with young Mel yesterday when we spoke to her. Wait, was it yesterday or was it earlier today? I'm confused.
That was
nowadays.
we spoke with Miss Ariana this morning.
Earlier today, yeah.
Yes, that's what I was. Yeah, we spoke with her this morning, and I was there, and I said that I would assist in such ordeals in the final preparations. I would assist her in the final preparations.
Well, then in that case,
I'm sure she passed that on to you.
In that case, tomorrow, you should go to the island.
Yes, I shall be doing that.
So you're not needed here tonight.
I was also told to attend. Surely this information was passed on.
The body is for people to examine tonight. I don't believe the acts of preserving corpses is quite for polite company. Just there while people are paying their respects, just loading it full of poison.
Who, may I ask, is leading this procession of examining the body?
I don't
this evening?
fucking know. You said think on my feet. And this
Just go with it. Just go with it.
I don't fucking know.
No, no, I'm
You
asking
rolled to
you-
convince, so
I'm
he
asking-
believes you think you're telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
He just it just doesn't add up what you're telling him.
Yes.
Okay.
He doesn't think
I
you're
was-
lying, he just thinks you're
Okay.
mistaken.
Hang on. Yes, that is what. Well, that is my preparation. Apologies. This is why I will be here tomorrow. You shall see more of me when I arrive. But I was also invited to be here by Lady Ariana for offering my assistance to help with it. So I was personally invited by her. That's why I am here.
And what do you need to do tonight?
Well, there's drinks to be had and food to be at. That's why I am here.
Very well, you may partake. Your friend said you needed time alone with the body.
Did we? I don't
Is
know
that
if we
what- is that what
said
he said?
that.
What did he say?
We didn't
I
say
feel like
Sorry, what did you say?
I don't think. Okay, I think that might have gotten crossed because we were like screaming at Ben to think of something. I don't think we actually said that.
No.
But
I know that Paul
however-
said something.
Paul said something. Paul said something along the lines of that, and we're gonna roll with it. What we had meant was Oh yes, Paul.
Sorry. I asked who was conducting the revealing of the body.
The body has already been revealed. It is in one of the
As
rooms.
as in who's leading the ceremony of the play that's going on.
Oh, the performing troupe. They are Ramirez's players.
All right, thank you. Anyone else?
Actually, I believe what we were trying to come up with earlier is I was a good personal friend of the Lady Mariana. With the revealing of the body each hour, would it ever be possible to have just a more private time to pay my respects? She helped me through some very hard times.
All here are people who have various ties to Mariana. You are all here to pay your respects, and the body will remain guarded.
The guarding is fine. That is more than enough. I just let's be honest here. And I'm gonna like put my hand on his shoulder and like lean in. Quite honestly, if I have to admit, even though she was much older and already married, I had deep feelings for the Lady Mariana. And she assisted me through a very hard time. And it honestly would be very helpful to me if perhaps for even a moment if you could assist me in just saying goodbye to someone who was very dear to me. It's fine if there still has to be some amount of guarding. I understand that we're in a God, heavens forbid, some amount of ramshackle group made their way in here. I understand there needs to be some amount of guarding. But if perhaps slightly more private of a reveal, even if it has to wait for after the main wake itself, I would like some, not alone time, because that is too private, but some more alone time with my dear Mariana.
That sounds really creepy, I hope you realise.
I know it does, but that's not. I hope that he's seeing into my eyes and knowing that's not what I mean.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe that is what he means. Roll for it.
Make a convince someone with. No, this would definitely be lie to someone. So make an anything else check.
Oh, and anything else check? Do I have any disadvantage dice?
Yeah, 1 disadvantage die.
Oh, this sucks. Okay. So that's a 27, and then the disadvantage die is 1.
Okay, so that's 1 with disadvantage. I can escort you to a private room, but I must remain with you at all times.
That is absolutely fine.
And I should warn you, the late Mariana's hound remains loyal to her and will not leave her side.
Oh, Orthrus. I was there when he was purchased, yes. Orthrus, yes.
I would advise you not get too close to the body.
Perhaps I might, if it's not convenient to go at this moment, perhaps I might spend some time with Orthrus. I've quite missed the hound. He was a good fighting dog.
The hound will not leave Lady Mariana's side, I'm afraid.
Interesting. That is good to know. Thank you for giving me fair warning. Perhaps my friend Tim. Tim, do you have anything else you require with him?
No, I believe that will be all.
All right. Well then, I apologize for taking up so much of your time, Herr Butler.
When you wish to see the body, come find me.
We shall. Thank you. I do thank you.
Or you may wait and watch with the rest of the mourners.
We will definitely be coming and finding.
Okay.
Tim, what the fuck, man? Like, there's gonna be a dog at the body the whole fucking time? How do we even, like, stake something? I don't even know, man. You got any ideas? Paul, you got any ideas?
I do.
So wait, so the dog is going to be there, and who else will always be there?
There's gonna be, like, some security or some shit, plus the butler's gonna be there.
Well, there's security kind of around.
Okay, so, like, but specifically at the body, there's gonna be a dog and a butler. Like, we could probably take them if we're in a private room, but, like, that's gonna be spooky.
I do have an idea.
Oh, what's your idea, Paul?
I can certainly spread a rumor, shall we say, amongst the many merchants in this room that there's going to be an assassination attempt.
That sounds quite
God's
bold.
way. Oh, you fucking sausage!
Oh no, your internet's
No, you're here. You're fine.
We
Come
hear
back.
you. We got you.
Hex, no!
No. Fucking sausage walks away. Speaking of sausage, there's food here at the banquet, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go
God.
find a piece of meat, tuck it into a napkin, and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Just in case. You never know.
I think I know what I'm gonna use my influence on as well.
You have a group influence, and also Aaron's
Wait.
Aaron's feature lets you
Only during planning.
Oh, okay.
Only
During planning.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Give me 2 secs.
Totally fine, Hex.
Hold
I don't know what
on.
he's doing. Oh, is he running out of battery on both of his things?
I think so.
Yeah, he's hopping to his phone.
Yep.
Hello.
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 Cheeky sausage.
Cheeky sausage. Fucking yeah, my laptop's dying.
You alright, Treacle?
What?
Oh, I just realized for a moment I had the most amount of screen area, and I'm sad now.
Wow.
We can attempt to draw away some of the guards if I.
You don't need to worry about that.
No.
Ooh, Tim, what is your plan?
Ah,
I say in a totally not my accent at all. Hey, Tim, what's your plan, man?
don't worry.
Long
The
Shadow?
security will be something not to worry about. I have. I'm trying. This is just so Judge knows. I'm using my all part of the plan.
You gotta
influence point.
say it right, dude. You gotta be like, don't worry, it's all part of the plan, and then tell me what you want to do.
Don't worry, Young. It's all part of the plan.
Okay, now
Yo,
explain
man, that's
to
kinda
me
spooky.
what you did.
The dog.
So, earlier that day, I met with the head of security outside. He was sneaking out to perhaps do something he shouldn't be doing, maybe drinking before his shift on the job. He shouldn't be doing that. Could not function at his full capacity if he is under the influence. And so I decided I saw him do this, and I told him that I would have to report him to the household, as I knew Ariana very well, and he believed me. So I made a deal with him and said I would not say anything, and that he would not surely lose his job if he were to lack security around the body for a certain period when we enter. He knows what I look like and knows what I will be wearing, so when he sees me, he will find an excuse for security to go elsewhere.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. If we're using our influence right now,
that's
I
my
will also
influence.
be using my influence.
Oh shit! Oh.
I am going to look out into the crowd, and I see a very familiar woman in a tight-fitting black dress. And it's another woman who I've worked with previously, who is someone who is very good at sneaking poisons and different sedatives into people's drinks. I'm going to for a moment go, hey, wait, I think I know somebody here, and I'm going to get her assistance using my I know somebody feat.
Yeah.
She is a free NPC that uses a specialty that is not already in use. I will be having her be a poisoner.
Mm-hmm.
And she has 100 luck and no influence. And what I'm going to ask of her
What's her name?
is her name. Gemma Florent. I don't know. Fuck it.
Jamar Florence. Okay.
I'm going to have Gemma find a way to sneak a sedative to the dog. That is her task.
My God.
Okay.
Whether it to be like a doting woman who actually, yeah, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna be like the doting woman. Oh, pretty puppy, and she's going to here a little treat for the puppy, and it's going to be a sedative-laced piece of
Okay.
meat to give to the puppy.
He goes, Rel. Fine. I owe you a favor. I will do this just this once.
Actually, you owe me 2 favors. Shit, that's not me. Hey, you actually owe me like 2 favors, and this takes care of one of them, but the other one, I'll see you Sunday night.
She gives you a wink. And walks away. She's she opens up her.
What you laughing about, Tim? We play poker on Sundays. I don't know what you're
That's
laughing about.
She opens up her little clutch purse.
Not Tim. Tim is straight faced.
She opens up her
Actually,
little...
you don't know what Tim's face is doing because he's under the mask.
She opens
That's
up her
true.
little clutch purse, which has like a false side, and on the inside is like some poisonous supplies. And she just heads up into another room.
All right. So I took care of that. Like, we shouldn't have to worry about the puppy no more. And you got access to the security knowledge. So like, we should be able to like get the thing out the body pretty quick. Actually, Paul, I was kind of thinking, right? So like, you still have those like smoke bombs on you, right?
Yeah.
So like, what you could do, right? There's got to be like kitchens around here somewhere. If you want to like take one of the smoke bombs and like put it under like an oven to where they think they're like burning something or something like that, then like that'll cause like smoke in the kitchen, which is like a distraction, but also a reason they want to take people out of the house because like smoke inhalation. Like I have a cousin named Nando who like he like smoked way too much and he like his lungs like just like liquefied and came out of his chest. Though that might have been because like he had like a witch girlfriend and she didn't really like him. But like anyway, they would want to like take us out of the house if like the smoke went off. So like.
Or I could make them think that they're burning something, or I could just blow up the kitchen.
I don't think they blow up the kitchen in alright. Let's be subtle. I don't want to like bring down the heat on us too much. But like if you want to like take care of that, because if you do that and then like I already took care of the dog, so then like all that Tim needs to do is to like pull the thing out the body. Like I'm gonna be there being like sad, and then like Tim can like make a note about like, hey, they did this like wrong when they were preparing the body. But it was just like him being like picky, and he doesn't actually have to fix anything. But while he's doing that, he can like sneak the jewels off, and then so that like we're there. So like I'm distracting the butler like while you're using your security knowledge, and you grab the thing, and then like Paul is off going and making smoke in the kitchens.
Oh yeah. So no
Sounds
explosions.
like a plan.
No explosion, but lots of smoke. You can do smoke, right?
I can do smoke. I can do
Okay.
fire as well.
All right.
Nope.
2 more of these little like weenies. Like I'm gonna eat 2 more of these, and then we can go. Cause like these are tasty. Like it reminds me of my dog Paco. Like I didn't eat my dog Paco, but he's like tiny like my dog Paco.
Can we please
Okay, bye.
be off?
He's just gonna walk off.
I want Rel to come back into the game.
Giving Birdie, it makes me so happy.
I want
every
Rel
time
to
I
come
start-
back. I love Rel so much.
Morel is just Michael Pena. Fight me.
I know. I just want Michael Pena in all my D&D games. Okay.
Long Shadow dies.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Oh.
But
yeah, I'm Long Shadow's cousin.
hey, yo, I'm like
Michael
Shadow's
Peña.
cousin. Like I'm not actually related, but like I'm like the most Michael of the Pena, and like I'm another Tabaxi, and like.
Please.
The most Michael of Pena. Okay.
Fuck's
Right. Okay. So
Tabletop RPGs, guys.
walk me through it.
All right, I think Paul goes first, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna head towards the kitchens.
Actually, wait, no. Paul should go second. Wait, Paul goes second because we need to talk to the butler guy first.
Yes.
So Paul go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a good point. Sorry, Paul. I didn't mean to do
That's
that.
okay.
I don't do a homie like that. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me, butler. I believe I am ready to see
Yes.
dear Mariana.
Very well. If you will simply wait for the other mourners to clear out, the retelling should be finishing soon. You may pay your respects before the body is moved to another room.
Oh, thank you so much. I do appreciate.
So you guys wait for about.
Tim is joining me because he's a close friend, and I trust him at my side.
Very well. And so you guys wait for about 15 minutes, and then slowly one of the rooms, people start to filter out.
So like, as we walk in, I'm gonna turn back and like wink at Paul. I'm gonna be like, "Hey."
Yeah. He leads you up to one of the rooms, and it's the room that's Gemma
Gemma
Yeah.
Florent.
Florent.
Remember her name?
I just think Gemma Florent. So
Gemma Florent.
had gone into, and she's one of the mourners that's currently leaving. She gives you a wink as she passes by, and when the butler just says, "One moment," and he steps in, and he asks a few of the other mourners to leave, and he goes, "You may now enter and pay your respects."
Thank you
Just
so
seem-
much. Are you coming in with us?
He's already in the room.
Okay.
He stood right near the body, right next to a large hound which is currently slumbering besides the body. Yeah, Jamal.
Alright.
Jamal.
All right.
Shall I make my
Yeah, we'll do
move?
Paul. Yeah. Before we do
Alright.
the Tim stuff.
Paul's gonna head towards the kitchen and just kind of like do a brief knock on the door and then open and just push his way in through the door.
Okay, can you make a sneak around check?
Sneak around check. I don't think I have.
If you don't have that, it's just in anything else.
Aww.
This giant lumbering dude
that's
with
15.
15. So you manage. Yeah, you just. You wait for just a lull where you think pretty sure no one's watching you, and then you just open the door and slip inside.
Okay.
Where there's a couple of people milling around, but you manage to just stay out of sight, dodging between shelves of spices and stuff.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is behind the ovens, if that's okay. If there's like a gap behind in the ovens, I'm gonna do a conceal item, which I do believe there's something that I'm good at.
Okay. What item are you concealing?
Pardon?
What item are you concealing?
Let me double check that.
Yes, you have conceal an object that's 80%.
Conceal an object is 80%. So I'm gonna conceal 1 fire and 1 smoke.
That's not really an
No smoke
object.
without fire. Pardon?
That's not really an object.
No, the smoke bombs. I have a fire bomb and a.
Oh, okay. Right.
I'm
You're
gonna conceal both of them, ready to go.
all right.
But as soon as they drop down the side, so I'm gonna try and conceal it so no one sees me actually doing it. But as soon as they drop, they're gonna smash and they're gonna start going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. So
roll?
yeah, roll it.
16.
16. Yeah. So you just very sort of lean against this oven and you just stick your hand over the back and you're just waiting to drop it. No one seems to have noticed that you've got it.
Cool. And then I'm assuming that the timing. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna drop it, and then once I see that the smoke starts rising, there's flames behind. I'm gonna then run out, go to the room that they've just been in, and be like, "Fire! Fire in the kitchen!"
So I'm assuming we got like a minute or two before that hits us, right?
Okay. So you guys upstairs, what are you doing?
As soon as we get in the room and like the body is there, my composure is gonna break. I'm just gonna be like full sobbing, just like up near the body, and I'm gonna turn to the butler and I'm going to like incomprehensibly start just like, she was so beautiful, taken to us too young, and like kind of like gripping on him a little bit for like support. Like, you must know her. You served her. She's just one of the most, and really getting like attention in his face. Like, not to the point where I'm being an ass, but like to the point where it's like, you don't want to deal with me.
Okay. Make a distract someone check.
Ooh, do I have that?
Yep. 65.
Oh, yeah, I do. 65. Okay, it's better than 50%. It's still not good. Okay. That is a 29.
Okay. Yeah. So you're just like getting right up in his face, you're just pulling him around. And you're trying to just divert his attention from the body.
Yes, because he's the only other person in the room right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tim, you're up, my guy.
All right. When that happens, I'm then gonna. So as he's distracted, I'm then gonna go over to the body and kind of look over it. What do I see?
You see the body of Mariana Gorgov. Around her neck is the very beautiful ornate necklace. The necklace of necklace
Endless Rest?
of eternal slumber.
Damn it. It's close.
I'm gonna kind of. I mean, he's distracted, so I don't really need to say anything. So I'm just gonna kind of nonchalantly, kind of very, very delicately, like put my hands in and just detach it and just.
Okay, make an anything else check.
Anything else check?
You don't have you don't have a steal something. You're not picking someone's pocket, because picking someone's pocket skill is about not letting the person you're picking know.
Okay.
This would be a steal. This would be a steal something check.
That's an 11. I rolled
Okay.
a 10 and a 1.
Yeah.
I saw the 10 and went, ooh, but it was a 1. So
you just slip the necklace off of her neck without raising the head up or anything.
Nope.
You just slip it from underneath the pillow and it's in your hand.
I'm going to,
Put it in your pocket.
as I turn back to look at my friend who is mourning.
She was so beautiful, and I miss her so much. She really helped. She was both like a mother and a romance figure in my life, and I know that she was married and would never, but it was still this longing. Butler, it was
been
a longing
like this
for her.
all week. It's
Yes, Lady
like,
Mariana meant a great deal to many.
And I think maybe, I don't know, there was talk of whether or not I'm good friends with Ariana now, and I wanted to meet her other two daughters, and
Rel.
Talia is supposed to be leading the concession, so yes.
I feel.
I'm sorry, I've lost my composure.
Yes, I feel we should take a moment.
Is that smoke?
outside.
Even if we can't smell
From
smoke
the,
yet, I'm going, is that smoke?
And then, as if on cue, downstairs you hear, "There's smoke and fire in the kitchens!" And the butler, Pensworth, just goes, "Oh, I must go see to that. If you would please vacate the room, they'll be moving the body."
Absolutely, I'm so sorry.
And he ushers both of you out before and then out.
Smoke and fire in the kitchens, everyone.
Paul, please calm down. Paul,
Downstairs,
Paul,
the
Paul,
party has
please.
ground to a stop. All the music has stopped. There is no more muttering. Everyone's just staring as Paul is going, "There's smoke and fire in the kitchens!" Pensworth steps past him and enters into the kitchen. If everyone would please make your way outdoors, we'll get this sorted out. And smoke begins to come under the door from the kitchen.
I'm going to loudly say, as Paul and Tim are there, I think that I've said my piece for the night. This seems like an opportune moment for us to make our leave. I am sorry I didn't get to see Ariana, and I look around. Though I think it's time for us to leave. To make people aware, hey, we're not being sneaky and sneaking off. We're just saying we're leaving.
Okay?
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way out.
Sus.
And find your way out into the crowd. You get away with the necklace.
Yeah.
Really? We did, guys. We
I'm
did
going
it.
to use my
Nah.
influence to
Oh,
blow
God.
up the building.
No.
No, you're not.
He put too much fire potion there. It just everyone dies.
I'm waiting. I don't trust this.
Well, also there's a getting away
No,
stage
no,
where we have to
it's
be able to
gonna
sell the thing, right?
No.
Yeah.
So you return it to the broker. You go back to the Wraith Abernathy and you turn it into the Gravediggers.
It's just that easy. Who needs a
Turn
plan,
it
guys?
personally.
Who the fuck
Who
needs a
needs
plan?
fucking plan?
Who needs
That
a
was
fucking
really
plan?
Sorry,
slick.
I thought for a second there, I thought you were gonna try and use some of the heat you had. Or did we not gain that much?
I could have, but you didn't gain that much. You gained 9. So you were a long shot from any of the plot twists. So all I could have done is throw some extra guards at you, but you guys dealt with the guards.
Hey.
That's fair, yeah.
Who needs a fucking plan?
That was really slick. I've had games go way more chaotic than that. Congrats. Yeah, you return. The Gravediggers thank you for your assistance. You managed to do it without alerting the church or any of the family.
Turn it personally to the Gravediggers.
Yeah, they might be a bit suspect of Rel, as you were the two who had the most opportune moment. And you're the only
Rel
ones
Buffington,
whose
this
name
noble
they've
that
got.
totally exists.
Yeah, they might be a bit suspect of that, but that's the only thing they know. That was really well executed. Good
Oh,
job.
yeah. Who needs a
We
plan?
are the
Who needs a
highest
fucking
level.
plan? I say we do this again, one of the 4-day ones, never use a single planning session.
We
Um,
God, that would go so badly.
So, no, that 4-day is still one of the shorter ones. This goes up to, what's the longest one? Hang on.
Oh shit, are there week-long planning ones?
Yes.
Oh,
So the longest one is the casino job, which is 7 days. That's 14 segments.
So that sounds like
We
that's
do
something we're gonna
casino
revisit
live.
in the future. We should definitely be
Yes.
doing that.
That'll
'cause
be
that sounds
really-
like so
that'll-
much fun.
That will be we'd have to schedule a much longer session for that.
Yeah,
Um,
we'd have to start
yeah,
in the
we'll do
morning
that
and
full
go
time.
all night.
That might be a
Or
shot
like
for
a separate stream.
for a certain charity stream that might be coming up at some point in the future.
Oh, I think they already have a schedule for that. Also, we can't
Yeah.
talk about that yet. Shut the
we
fuck
can't
up, Brody.
talk, we can't talk about it. It's fine.
Shh, what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But there's another one that I've got, which is that's not just it's a 2-day one, the gunpowder job. But no, so I ran a game of this, which was the silver job, where you have to steal a room made of silver walls.
Oh yeah, we did that
How
one.
the
You did
yeah.
that
fuck
one.
do you even?
The room is made up of panels, so you steal each panel.
How the fuck do you even?
It's very difficult.
managed
But, so they
somehow.
managed it pretty well. But I've had it in a past. The first time I ran that, they just outright attacked this house with an army. They just spent all their fucking influence, got all the help they could, One of them was a Red Lotus member, so they got like a bunch of Red Lotus people all armed with guns. They got
Wait a second.
They spent an influence point, got explosives to blow the side of a wall off.
I have influence to where I can get like a crowd of beggars or urchins to help me with a thing. If we combine that with the Red Lotus thing, can I have armed orphans storming a building?
Probably.
Yep.
Is that stuff like that?
Yep.
Okay.
I can have
That's
I can have a
amazing.
battleship. That was one of my influences.
What?
So yeah, what they did was they just had.
So
they
we
had-
could have just attacked the barge.
probably.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But
That's why I was
so
holding out my influence just in case.
That's how we got away.
But the thing is,
we just
doing
went
stuff-
and got on
doing
a
s-
battleship.
thing is, doing stuff like that generates a lot of heat. So the more people you bring in, and the more people you kill, the more heat I generate, and I can bring in reinforcements to stop you.
Yeah, because during our first one that we did with the stealing the panels thing, we generated a bunch of heat. Kind of my fault.
Because they kept being in places where
in
they
places
weren't
we
meant to
shouldn't
be.
Also, I got chased out
And
of
you
the
got
manor 'cause
chased.
I tried to sneak in.
Yeah, and you got chased, so
Um,
that generated a bunch of heat. So I got to do a plot twist. So there's this cool thing where you can spend heat, the heat you generate, and you can just change the game entirely, basically, where it's a bunch of thing where no matter what legwork you do and what prep you get to know all the information, there's just this thing that will completely blindside you. And in their case, it was the church shows up, lays claim to the room that they're trying to steal, and it's just like, anyone who tries to get in our way is a heretic, and we will kill you.
Once we're midway through this heist, we're like, shit.
So
That's
yeah.
fucking terrifying.
Th-
I'm glad this
this-
went so smoothly.
This game is very like, it's very loose, and you can just
I was
kind of do
waiting for
whatever you
something
want.
like that to happen. I was like, oh fuck. As soon as you were like, yeah,
no,
you
I
go
generated-
outside, I was like, oh no, who's waiting for us out there?
I generated 9 heat.
That's
That's
really
it. Oh, I
bad.
How
had-
much do you generate? Like normally, how much do
So-
you generate? Like how much is a plot twist?
Plot twist is 20.
Holy shit! Okay, we weren't even
Oh,
close.
So good. We are
So
good.
Yeah,
so
we
you
did
generate, no matter what you do, you generate 3 per segment. Or you generate a number per. So there's 3 of you. There's 3 players, so that's 3 per segment. If there was 4 of you, it'd be 4 heat. So the bigger your crew is, the more heat you generate. And yeah, so I can spend that heat to do plot twists. There are, in some of them, the bigger jobs have minor and major plot twists. A minor one might be worth like 15 heat. I can also use that heat to do little things like add a bunch of guards to a scene. It's very cool. If anyone of you guys wants to run it, I'll send the rules.
Yeah, that's dope. I might run that.
We
That sounds
should
awesome.
totally do like an Ocean's 13 kind of casino.
Yeah,
vibe.
when we don't make our characters, a little peek behind the curtain for the audience. 15 minutes before the stream.
Because we
I was
didn't
still
realize
making my character whilst we were live.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Well, to be fair,
My character sheet is a notepad file.
making your character is literally just pick a cartel and pick a specialty,
Yeah, but you
and
still
pick a
gotta
name.
give 'em personality.
Yeah, you gotta kind of know what they know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be your character.
So the first
Luckily,
time
I
the
played
first time
Michael
got to-
Pena, who's one
yeah.
of my favorite people.
The first time I got to be a player in this, I was just eating grapes as a snack we were having, and the way I got into character, I was playing a Vesper, which are like the noble people. I was sat on a sofa, and it was empty both sides of me, so I just splayed myself out on the sofa and kept eating my grapes, and was just like, this is my character. Yes, I'm in character now. I'm a
Wait,
fancy
Birdie,
man
did
who
you
eats
even
grapes.
play a character then? Because that's just you.
No, I was like, yes, I am French, and I am very fancy, and I eat grapes a lot. And, yes.
Hey man, you know, I heard that like when you wash your grapes in like salt water, like if you do that, then like a bunch of insects are gonna come out,
That's
and like I'm
strawberries.
not a big fan of spiders, and I don't want to see like any spiders in my grapes, so I don't even eat grapes anymore. 'Cause,
That's
like, it's really gross.
Strawberries.
It's strawberries too, but like all the fruits do that. Like, have you ever seen like if somebody takes like a pineapple and then like puts
Thing
it in
is
hot
that-
water?
Even if you do that, like, I don't get that people have been doing that, because like, I don't want to eat a salty strawberry.
I mean, you can wash it
No,
back off.
thank you.
It's not gonna be salty if you rinse it off.
Anyway,
If you soak it in salt
Yeah.
water, it still tastes salty.
Maybe not.
Anyway,
Anyway,
thank you for joining us. This has been a bit of a shorter game.
we went for about
But,
our usual amount of
yeah.
time.
No,
Just a bit under.
we could have got another like
Just
45
a bit-
minutes.
just-
Yeah.
Just a bit under. We've had a lot of fun here tonight.
was
Just
fun.
a little filler game because we are missing our lovely Kenna. But we'll be back hopefully with our regularly scheduled campaign which will be even better because I'll have everything I prepped for this camp for today, and I'll get to add on to it.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I will. Aaron, shut up. I will, because I'm a
Can
good
I-
dungeon
can
master. I'm
I
a good,
show
responsible
off
dungeon
the
master.
Thing that I got today.
Sure, you can.
I mean, you can, yeah. Just don't go
Because
too far up with the cloth.
just don't.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
keep
I
keep,
won't.
keep your nips
Because
covered.
it's really painful.
It's only porn if you see nip.
But it's Dungeons and
What?
Dragons shit, so people might be interested. Today I got a tattoo.
Hey, look at that.
That's pretty
on my
dope.
ribs.
And if people can't
And
tell,
the fucking
Yeah.
the dice are D20s, and the jewels on the crown are dice.
that's really
Hell
cool.
That's
yeah.
pretty dope. That's pretty
And
dope.
it's the logo. It's the new logo for the Nat 20 show. So I've got that fucking tattooed on my body.
My
'cause
God,
I'm a man.
that's dedication, bud.
That's dedication.
Very
So you
nice.
are
I'll get
quite
this show
technically
as a mimic
branded
tattooed
now.
across my fucking back next. But yeah, so that was what I've been up to today. So I've been in pain.
Rudolph, yes, that's correct. I improv almost everything you see on this show.
Yeah. It's good. All right. I love everybody in our audience, all 6 of our peoples. We love you very much.
Heck yeah!
Hey.
Bye-bye.
Everyone who stuck around to the end.
Bye. Yeah, you're all real
Bye-bye.
ones. We love you. Bye bye.
Bye.